Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, all my fellow treasure hunters, junkers, resellers. Today, I'm going to show you, man, this it's been 2 or 3 days, has been phenomenal. My kind of stuff, man, my passion, it just keeps me going after it. And just sometimes, man, you'll have a run where it's just like, wow, man. I mean, I showed them knives, I think, on the last show and stuff. I didn't bring those out, but this is all, that was actually the knives was second in the run, and it has just been just amazing few days of finding my kind of stuff. So I thought I would show you a few of the, this isn't nothing, man. We actually yesterday I hauled a truckload and a half in here of stuff. And this is the choice. This is my babies, man. This is the stuff that's my passion. I just love. And so I think I'll just show you a few things. Miss Kitty's busy. I was gonna have her film it, but she's busy doing some chores. But first, man, you can see this back here. This old Sharps Rifle Company. I hear a deer or something coming down the creek. But amazing print. It's actually signed in pencil down here. I have not pulled the framing, it's just a cheap frame on it. I have a buddy that does custom frames, and I'm probably going to end up having him frame this out. Maybe I might sell it. I really don't care if I do or not, because I absolutely love it. So that was a score. And then you can see the tops and stuff of Kai's down there. Ended up getting 5 sets of deer antlers, and the one thing he did that I'm going to take off is you can see right here how it's got a Sharpie. They used a Sharpie just dating when they'd got them, and don't much care for that. They actually did. This is probably the nicest, this one and one other one, man, the nicest set, and they actually wrote on the wood on this one. So I'm going to get the dates off of them probably. That was, I got 2 more sets. Two more sets right there. So that was a happy day. I did a happy hillbilly dance that day. This setup right here, man, it's a lot like when I just do the rendezvous and some outdoor sales and stuff. It's kind of about like this setup. So then this turned out to be, when I got it, this old lamp. Whoa, dude. See that old lamp, man? It's an old industrial light. Man, it's got a seal on it. This thing opens up, man. It's great. I'm going to actually put a plug on it, make sure it's working and stuff. When I picked it up, man, I knew that it was a score. And then when I got home, researched it, we started looking it up. One sold that was pretty close to that on eBay, and this is sold, what they got for it, $350. That was a pretty good $5 investment. So that one made me dang happy. And then that's pretty cool, little wrought iron. Miss Kitty loves these old puzzles. They drive me nuts. I throw this thing in the creek, man. So she'll play with that, but we'll end up listening to that. But it's all, you can see the old twist on it and stuff, hand forwards. That was pretty cool. Just love this stuff, dude. And then I got an old shovel that I might just keep for the forge or whatever, man. Old, cool old gas can tin there. This here is pretty cool. It's got just a picture in here of the plains or something out there. Probably, it might be even a Yellowstone picture. Or what is this, Yellowstone? Then I didn't bring my eyeballs with me. Actually, I did, man. What was it, man? Hold on a second so I can read the details since Miss Kitty ain't here. To be my eyeballs. Okay, this was Glacier National Park, and then it looks like they just got a old farmland, whatever, but man, that's an old, I don't know how well you can see it on the, can't get that close to the camera. Sounds pretty cool, man. This thing like this. Keep these handy just in case. Now that they got an old hand-tooled leather, man, buckskin in color, but it's too thick, man, so I think it's looks like cowhide, but hand-tooled pouch, a little zipper, little purse or something. And then, man, this is just an awesome old copper kettle. It needs to be cleaned up some, obviously. But, man, real McCoy, man. And you can actually use like a candlelight, or you can set this on a burner, or whatever you want to do on that deal there. Little Scrimshaw Alaska bear, old grizzly. Well, pretty much a coaster is what it is, but it's got a little stand for just the single one. So. And then, man, I used to do a lot of gun shows, used to wheel and deal in a lot of firearms and stuff. And, with all the craziness, man, the last few years, prices when I do run into guns, I've swapped and done a few things with some guns, rifles, handguns and stuff, but ended up, man, at that one sale, ended up scoring that New Haven, man, a little 22 semi-auto, man. You feed it here in the stock. Twist this thing out. And a little semi-auto. I'm going to load it up and go out and shoot it down here in a few minutes just to make sure everything's kosher. I picked it up. I got my little pump 22 that's my favorite gun that I own. And, so I picked this one up, man, for a smoking deal, and we'll probably end up using it as trading material. Some of my buddies and stuff, man. I hadn't scored a gun, for a decent deal for quite some time, man. I smoked it on that one, man. $55. And it's worth probably $125 is probably what it's worth. It's not, at a normal price, man. These days, they're asking, man, they're getting crazy money for guns right now. Like I said, I'll probably end up trading it. My buddy's got a couple of reloaders I want. He's got an old canvas tent I want, so might wheel and deal. Or I might end up trading it to have because I got this one I want framed, custom framed, with the old barnwood framing. And then I also have a very rare, I'll have to show it sometime. It's the old Mountain Man what is his name? I can't remember this thing, man. Something Jack. Anyway, he was like I think he's passed away now. Why can't I think of his name? That's crazy. I'm getting old, man. Like crap's going away. But he was in Washington. It was a mountain man, kind of like a Woody the Owl or the Smokey the Bear, or the Crying Eyes Cody, and stuff for the litter and everything. I want to say Captain Jack, but it's not Captain Jack. It's Cascade Jack. Cascade Jack. But I got this old poster, and man, I've Googled it and everything. I found some photographs of him and stuff. Nothing like this poster. And I picked up that poster probably. We were at a swap meet and living in the motorhome in Sumter, Oregon, and I picked that up from an old boy, man, probably 25 years ago, man, and it's amazing, man. But that's another one that I want to have framed, so I may end up doing some swapping, something like that, man. To me, guns, ammo, gold and silver, and knives and, some stuff to survival type stuff, man, that's better than money. If I could pay my mortgage on my property with goods, that's how I'd do it, man. So that's just money in the bank, man, is what I'm saying. Then I got this awesome, man, no chips, no little nicks, nothing. I'm pretty sure that it is chalk art, red mill manufacturer, handcrafted eagle or hawk. Actually looks more like a hawk to me. And that very cool piece, man, in excellent condition. Then we have some little hand hand carved, man, like this little, it's like a little native maiden or something. And it's actually carved out of old bark. And very cool little, I don't know how well you can see it, neat little hand carved deal there. Little hand carved and hand painted mask, little wall hanger deal. And that is pretty cool. I love this stuff, man. And then the old, this thing's really cool. It's got a little bit of a chip here, but you know, they redo those, souvenirs and stuff. You know, you can buy those little turtle flutes and stuff, but this is the real McCoy, man. And it's pretty dang old. Don't know the history of it or wherever it came from, but man, that was a score. Cute little, almost like an ashtray, but it's more just a decoration. It's a this is out of California, 1962 treasure craft. Pretty little thing. And then this chunk of it, I just had to have it, man. I don't think it's quartz or nothing. I think it's just a big old chunk of glass. Man, it was just so amazing. I got it more for just myself, just because it was so dang cool. Showed you the puzzle. Look at this hand-carved spoon, man. Old boy did this years ago. And sad to say, well, he actually got taken down so the kids could, to take care of him, because he's in his early 90s and stuff. But carved this years ago. Ended up picking that up, man. Very well, beautifully carved wood spoon. Man, scoop you up. And look at the size of that pancake you made, man. Flapjacks, baby, flapjacks. And then, like I said, man, gold, silver, ammo, firearms, guns, all that. And here's got this candle holder, man, sterling silver. Most of the time with these things, candlestick holders are not a big popular thing, and most of the time what we'll do is I'll just scrap that out and sell it for weight. You know, it's about maybe an ounce probably of silver. Break it down or tear it down. Ooh. Then an old custom, not sure who made this, but well made little custom. It's got a antler shed knob on it there. Man, little made out of old barn wood. Locally made, so it's old barn wood out of our county, man. Just a cool little trinket treasure box. Pretty dang awesome, if you ask me. Let's set this here. I got this. What do we got here? This thing was loaded with. I pulled a bunch of stuff out. But man, nice. Look at this old defense. Can't read that. Nicaragua. Man, but a quality made wood cigar box. See the line? And inside there, man, got a couple pieces of. Got this in the same place I got the glass. And man, it's a pyrite. Fool's gold, man. Fool's gold. Look at them big old nugs. That's pretty neat. There's some beads, man. I love my beads. I haven't scored a lot of good beads lately, but this little thing was in that box, so it's pretty cutesy. And then this is a cap, but the way that it's done, it's not really like a cap for a belt or anything. And there's fossils. It's kind of a fossil cap. Kind of cool. And I love this, man, but it was too dang. See, the one side's kind of burnt. On that side, it sat up by the dang wood stove, man. Obviously, they had that thing ripping, man, but that's an oldie. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to mess with it or whatever, or just leave it the way it is. But that was pretty dang cool. Oh, then an old cutting block. Look at this kitty pick this thing out more for. Look at that box, man. It closes so tight and nice. And then Miss Kitty got this old chopping block. I'm not sure what her plan with that thing was. So I think that's so there's a few of the things, man, some of the choice stuff that I got the last couple of days. Dude, it's been just great. I love when you get somewhere, man, it's just especially day, you know, like I said, this was over probably a 2 or 3 day run of stuff. And then when we did go up to McCall, I don't know if I talked about it on there, man, the thrift stores and so many humans. And I'd already scored all this stuff, but we needed to go up and get some supplies, so we went ahead and hit the thrift stores up there, and I got a few things in the cabin that we picked up there, but nothing, man. That's what's nice about people knowing that you're in the, you know, in the business. It takes a lot of years to get to that point, but it's a pretty good day. So if you want to check some of this stuff out, we'll be over the next 2 or 3 days. We've got to get caught up. We're so far behind on taking pictures and listings, so that's what we're going to spend the next couple, 2, 3 days doing. So you'll be able to see this stuff on. Check out the Bonanza and the eBay links down below. We're really trying to do more Bonanza stuff because all them changes, which we haven't talked about that on here, that we'll do at a later date here. But so we've really been pushing the Bonanza. But check out them links below, and do that, man. If you're out there, or keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind. If you're out there treasure hunting, hope you find some color in the bottom of your pan. See ya.